I can't see.
Very tiny, so you can't see it far away.
But I'm using the flagpole. God damn it. I can't there's something floating in the sky that's just sitting there.
Where?
You can see on my screen.
Are you sure you don't have any floaters in your eyes?
And
Let me see.
but it's just sitting there. There's two of them.
Huh.
There's two now. Yeah.
Okay, where? I don't.
And I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, those shiny things.
Yeah,
they are shiny. That's where that sun is hitting them.
Yeah, but they're just sitting there. Oh, now they're floating. I don't know. They've been sitting there for quite a while. Now they're moving.
Well, anyway, we're gonna go in and you let us know how that works out.
Okay, they're gone. That's as far as I can go. And okay, now they're gone.
Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. This new piece of video footage sent to me by Michael B, who captured this yesterday on the 21st, and as he explained to me and as he put in the video description on the video he posted to YouTube, He said that while at work, he happened to look up and notice these two objects in the sky. They were highly reflective. He said he didn't know what they were, but that they were up there for a while. Now, he said that they could have been, obviously, balloons, but that they didn't appear to be in the shape of any of the usual round mylar balloons. And he decided to record them. And another thing that he was telling me in his email is that these objects would sit in the sky for an extended period of time, as in they would completely stop, which is something that balloons just don't do. Balloons are taken through the wind, and you rarely see them stop, change direction, and move independently of one another, which is what these objects do in this video. At one point, you'll see that the objects go out of sight, and the sources, there were multiple people, as you'll hear in the video, so he turned off the camera after they went over the building and out of his line of sight, only to realize, minutes later, when he looked back up in the sky, the objects had stopped and turned back, and reversed back into view, at which point he began recording again. And that point of the video is when you see the objects passing the light post. And as you watch this footage, there's times in it where you can see one of the objects will stop, and then another one of the objects will turn and go the opposite direction of the first object, as if they're completely moving independently of each other, which again is very strange, because if these were balloons, you would think they would continue moving on in the same direction. They're both being pushed by the wind, and instead you have them doing these maneuvers where they stop, they turn, they reverse, one goes straight, one goes backwards, and again, they completely went out of sight and they thought that that was the end of it, until they looked back up and the objects had reversed and moved all the way across the sky to their beginning point when they had first been seen, and began slowly moving across the sky, intermittently stopping and sitting in the air. And he got some beautiful close-ups here, and this thing has a very strange shape to it. Highly reflective, and it's just very strange that these things were up there moving and then doubling back and reversing to where they had originally been seen. So again, I'll leave it up to you guys, and we'll try to figure this thing out. Now, another UFO sighting that happened in China that was actually featured on a Chinese news website, which I will post the link to down in the video description, where these new images of this unidentified object were spotted above Yinlai Court in Liking, showing this triangular-shaped glowing object sitting high above the city with two lights underneath it. And it sort of reminds me of the TR-3B type craft that we always talk about, the Black Project government craft, but I don't know, this thing has a very strange glow and surface characteristic to it. So I'm not so sure we can say for sure what it is or if it's of an earthly origin. And again, he saw these lights at some points which he said would flash in the sky above Maritime Square in Xingyi. And some have said it has sort of a saucer shape, which it does, others a triangular shape. But nonetheless, this was pointed out by Scott Waring over at UFO Sightings Daily, that this object looks remarkably similar to the famed UFO sighting that happened in Turkey back in 2009, where there were multiple videos capturing this saucer-shaped object sitting in the skies over Kumburgaz, Turkey, between the years, actually, of 2007 and 2009. That were captured by a security guard at the Yeni Kent compound, which is located along a beach. And we are actually going to do a video on the Turkey UFO incident very soon, so definitely look out for that. But you're seeing some still images here of this amazing sighting that happened over Turkey, where for years, on multiple different days, months, this craft would appear sitting high up above the ocean, the moonlight reflecting off of it, and at some points you could even see what looked like alien figures standing in what looks like an opening in the middle of the craft, moving their heads twisting their heads left and right, and they have the large gray alien type heads with the large black eyes, the small chins, and the giant foreheads. And I gotta tell you, that is some amazing footage. And we are definitely going to be making a video on that soon, but there is a similarity here to that sighting and this one captured in China. Now, lastly, and speaking of Scott Waring over at UFO Sightings Daily, he posted a story about a recent Mars photo that came out showing a very strange object sitting in the background. There's been a few videos done on it by other researchers on YouTube. The image from that you're seeing here, and we have the Martian terrain here. Rocks scattered everywhere, but up in the top almost right-hand corner, we see what almost looks like a wheel, or, well, what someone said was an engine type object. Rounded, it seems to have identical structural pieces to it on each end. It actually kind of looks like a rover wheel, but obviously it's not. And as you're seeing in this close-up image here, it's very strange, and it does not blend in with any of the other rocks. Now, of course, it could be a rock, but I don't know. You just look at this thing. It looks mechanical in nature. It's completely uniform on each end. It has what looks like this wheel structure in the center, and then on the ends we have what look like some mechanical structuring. You know, so some are saying that this could be another piece of ruins that is left sitting on the surface of Mars from whatever cataclysm happened millions of years ago, and I definitely wouldn't rule that out. So again, very strange times. Let me know what you guys think. There's a lot of things to talk about, and we're going to be posting up some more videos. I'll have another one up tonight, I guarantee it, with some more footage, some more interesting things happening around the world and in space. So be sure to share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. All of that info is down in the video description. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you back soon with much, much more.